Welcome to this week's Hymn of the Week. This week we have ELW 639, When We Are Living, Huesi Vivimos. And as we can see, the text has been compiled by many different writers, and the music is Spanish traditional. There's a story that goes with this. In 1980 at La Trinidad United Methodist Church in Los Angeles, California, Gertrude C. Suppe, or Suppe, S-U-P-P-E, talked to a woman. And I think we can imagine this scenario probably after church. And she asked where she was from, and she said she was from Mexico. And then she asked her if you know any songs from Mexico. And she said, of course I do. And here's the difference though. Instead of just talking and reminiscing and sharing those songs, Gertrude took the time to record those songs. And we don't know who that woman was. We know the name of her sister who was singing the songs with her. It was Ana Maria Dominguez. Said that the best I could. And Suppe took it to the committee of the United Methodist Church that was working on a hymnal supplement to the 1964 Book of Hymns. It was a Spanish and English supplement. It was eventually published in that supplement, Celebremos, the second one. And the text, of course, has to do with Romans 14:7-8, where Paul says, we do not live or die to ourselves, but to the Lord. What a wonderful message that we really belong to God. So as we die from this life, of course, as Christians, we are promised eternity, but we don't have to worry about where our bodies go because God is in control, whether we live or whether we die. So a wonderful message. And the song is very beautiful. It's also easy to sing because it has that A, B, A prime format. The last line just slightly changed. Very slightly changed. But it still has the same pitches. The other thing is it's also very simple scalar-wise because it only includes, to my knowledge, it allows to check 6 notes of the scale. And so it also doesn't go too high. So it's easy to teach. So this is a great one to teach someone that has maybe beginning with song, because the rhythms we tackle in teaching would be dotted rhythms, but also moving by step. A lot of moving by step, and then the simple skip of the third. So it's a great teaching song for that. So anyway, here is When We Are Living, and because this was created just through discussions in the church about what songs people know. I'm going to attempt to sing verse 1 in Spanish, and those of you that know Spanish well, please just remember I'm giving it my best effort, someone that has English and German background. So I will give it my best shot, and then we will sing the other verses. such a beautiful song, and if you don't already know it, I'm so happy to introduce it to you. It just reminds us a couple things. First of all, that singing in other languages and worshiping Christ is definitely worth our time and effort. First of all, and second of all, continue to have conversations about music in the church, because you never know what can arise. This beautiful song, it's in so many denominational hymnals today across the world. It's only because someone took the time to have that discussion and record that music later. So keep that in mind as we collect songs and treasures as the Holy Spirit continues to work today. Thank you very much for listening to Hymn of the Week.